The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Homer Simpson in a bush. You're just like Homer Simpson and like just merging in one with
a
the
bush.
hedgerow. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Deb. Hi, Deb.
Steve, yay!
Deb has made her presence now. We were just discussing because we talked about this on the show, narrowing down the cat name we're going to settle on, and between Gizmo and Hobbs.
That happens this coming Tuesday, doesn't
This
it?
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
you know what that means, right? You picked the wrong week. No, you should have come. Well, you can still come next Friday when the kitten will be on the show. Yeah, we're totally bringing.
Yeah,
the
he
kitten.
said that about the dog too, and she still hasn't made an appearance.
What's that?
You didn't bring the dog.
Nope.
No.
'Cause he
I
sucks.
made everyone come to I made everyone come to the dog because every Friday I had to like work, so it was like I was at work and I couldn't have time to run home to get the puppy to like bring back. So, but the cat, like my work schedule is such that I will be able to bring the cat in 1 week from today. Or the kitten, so it's cute. Did you see the video of the kitten?
Oh, yes.
He's like a proud parent.
It's so cute. It's so cute. It's gonna be adorable. I always love going through like the photos I have in here. Like this is one of the things that was like sending out a mass text message was like leftover sandwiches in the conference room. Everybody go. It's weird how what photos you have on here when you're like, oh, I'm just sorting through photos. What's this? Sandwiches in the conference room. Delete.
You still have some sandwich on your pocket, on your right pocket. That.
Shirt.
I do.
Okay.
I would have bet money that was going in the mouth.
Nope.
I would have lost that bet.
Nope. Oh, and then Hawaii. I took a lot of pictures of random food. Hawaii coffee, canned coffee. Yep.
You know, my
Well, it is a lot.
Stupid robot at Stop and Shop. By the way, what do they call this thing again?
Marty.
They call it Marty.
Yes.
Morty.
Morty. Morty. All right. Why do they call it Marty? Does it stand for something?
Because that's what the sign says.
All right. We have
That's a
now.
good
All
enough
right.
reason.
We have to assume that Marty is Marty is
market assistant,
is a acronym for something.
retail.
So mobile, assistive, robotic,
Testicular.
testicular yanker.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, mobile assistive,
Nailed
robotic,
it.
testicular yanker.
I don't think so.
That's not it? How do you know?
You don't
I
know.
don't know.
You don't know.
It could be it. It could that Marty could stand for that. You're gonna look it up now, aren't you?
No.
I am.
But all right. So for those of you who don't know, they have this like obelisk-like robot at Stop and Shop, and then they put two giant googly eyes on it because they're like, this will make it more human. Now apparently
It doesn't.
it's supposed to like look for spills or something like that.
Yeah.
I really just think it's being remotely monitored by like one poor security guard who's watching like all of these robots like with just one giant monitor wall from all the Stop and Shops with a Marty in each one. And they're looking for like that one teenager causing trouble, you know, something like that, which really is just going to equate to someone knocking over Marty just because Marty's there in the first place. I feel like that's kind of entrapment. I'm like, oh, you've got a stupid robot? Let me knock it over for you.
I don't think.
Only in Philly.
Only in Philly? That's right. Philly hates everyone. So they have that. But seriously, it's like, it is a little weird because it's like, welcome to Stop and Shop. How can I help you? Destroy humanity. No? Jay?
I'm reading to try to see what Marty stands for, if anything.
Yeah? Mobile assistive robotic.
I think it's just a name.
I think so too.
Well, in that case, it's a stupid name. Like if you're gonna have a robot at the store, it should be cutesy and it should have a legit acronym.
It is cutesy. It's got two big googly eyes.
If I put two big googly eyes on Jay, would he be cutesy?
Absolutely.
Are you sure? I feel like we need to field trial this next week.
Do
If
it.
I put two big googly eyes on Jay, like where his eyes actually are, you know how goddamn creepy that would be? No offense.
None taken.
But I'm just
I
saying.
think you should try it.
Just two big googly eyes. Him walking around Walmart. You know how many people are just gonna gonna trip over an end cap just getting away? That's gonna happen. Like you're gonna get strange stares and people just moving away. It's like
That now.
it's what I like to call, like when you do something like that absurd, it's what I like to call a visual fart. A visual fart, all right, in case you're looking for an explanation, which I know both of you are,
I absolutely am.
is when you do something so stupid visually that people just like give you the weird fart look and start backing away like you farted. Right? No? All right.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah,
it's-
Marty's just a name.
It's just a name. Well,
What's in a name?
Maybe they voted on it.
Well,
Maybe
I'll give you a hint. It wasn't the employees who voted on
yeah,
it.
yeah. This usually, yeah.
Where's the kids?
So Deb, what have you been up to for the past year?
Oh, don't ask me.
Why not?
Ask
But we want to
Over a
know.
year, like we go like week to week, and we're like, Jay, what'd you do this last week? It's like, well, I worked and chased a squirrel around a tree 7 times, and that's as far as we get. You've got an entire year,
Exactly
an
what I did.
entire year to catch up on.
year.
I chased the squirrel about 80 times.
80 times around a tree.
Since the year.
Uh huh. Okay. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's productive.
And work and more and driving to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Driving
And
here.
driving from work
Mhm.
to home.
Okay. A lot of driving.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's a lot of driving. Do you
Well,
deliver?
wait, there is one thing. You got a
I
new
went to
car.
Iceland.
You went to Iceland. Oh yeah. yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
by
went
the
to-
way, I got a new car
Which,
and I
by
went to
the
Iceland.
Oh
way-
yeah, I got a new car.
Did you fly on WoW Airlines?
No. I did
Wow.
not.
No. Did you?
But you know what would have been nice if I did and I got stuck there?
I know. Did you hear about this?
Women of the world.
No. WoW
Wow.
was a discount airline out of
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik in Iceland.
Yeah.
And this past week, like they had like scheduled flights and everyone. There's people at the airport. They've checked their luggage. It's 20 minutes before the flight's gonna board, and they're like, "Airline's closed. Everything's closed. Goodbye." And then everyone just left. Pilots left. Like the flight attendants left. Counter people gone. Like the airlines is like, and
Done.
done.
Thank
Out. And they just booked it.
Well, then there's that.
Yeah, and this is like with people in like they didn't like forewarn like we're closing, so you might want to get home. It's like people in Europe and Iceland and everywhere else who are like in places trying to get back, and they're like, customer service line disconnected, website nope gone.
I think that would be a sign to have to live where you were stuck.
You take that as a sign from above.
Yes.
You're like, I'm in Iceland. This is my life now.
I live here. Absolutely.
I'm now Icelandic.
I'm going to go back to Iceland. I'm going to hike up to Hafernuskur and have a Bernays burger. I
Oh
don't
my-
know why I'm doing Swedish.
Oh my God, she can be Enya's like best friend now.
Yeah. Actually,
Ireland.
Enya's from Ireland?
Yeah.
Don't you mean Bjorn?
No, don't mean Bjork.
Bjork? Bjorn? Well,
I think it's
isn't it
Bjork.
Bjorn Bork?
Maybe I am thinking of Bjork.
Bjorky? Which, by the way,
I don't know, one of those female singers.
if
from
you
the
ever
90s.
listen to Icelandic, it is one of the most beautiful languages to hear spoken. I think I've heard.
Oh yeah.
But sung, it sounds like Klingon.
Does it?
I have no idea.
Okay. Just
I thought there was more coming to that, so I just threw it in there.
But it's
No,
also
not a
impossible
Wookiee.
Sorry. What?
It's also impossible for someone who speaks English to read.
Yeah, there's no spaces at all. It's the Icelandic because fuck spaces. That's their national motto. Icelandic, fuck spaces, yeah, and vowels. And you got that little weird Y thing that
Y.
you just see in those like runic things in freaking Lord of the Rings. Like it's not some sort of weird Elvish. That's just Icelandic. Yeah. So, anyways, the airline just like closed up, and now people are stuck places.
My hope is a bunch of Canadians that were on the plane.
Why?
Like,
'Cause,
oh,
like-
that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
We'll just go find another plane.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on your closed airline. Sorry about that.
Hey, do you mind if I take her for a spin? If
Yeah,
you're not
sorry.
using it?
Yeah. So, yeah, that sucks for a lot of people. Although, worse places to be stuck than Iceland, other than the fact that it is ridiculously expensive, as you experienced, I'm sure.
Yes, it is.
Like Coke. Oh, I'll have a Coca-Cola. That'll be the equivalent of $4, please. Right?
For a shot.
What? Yeah, essentially. That'll be a 400 Icelandic krona.
Which is 12 cents American.
About $4, yeah. Yeah.
So just
so
move
like,
to
where'd you
zero.
go? Did you go all the way around the
No,
I?
we did half.
You,
We went west, and then we went back east, and then we went back to Reykjavik.
so you went
So
like
she
half the
pendulum.
island, and then you drove the way you came back.
Yeah.
She's
You
like
know,
a
it would be
pendulum.
if you go halfway, it is equal distance to go
It wasn't quite
the rest
half.
of the way around.
She went almost half.
Okay. It's kind of like the roller coaster that didn't have the big enough hill.
Part is the slower part.
What-
Because, I mean, it took us a day just to go like 12 miles.
What were you driving on?
I don't
And who was
know.
driving? A day to go 12 miles?
Me and my sister, because we stopped for everything. Have you met me?
You're-
You stopped
All
to
right,
take a picture.
What were you taking a picture of? Because I know for a fact there are long expanses there where you're like,
Waterfalls,
moss, rock, moss, rock, moss,
river.
rock, moss, rock, moss.
Probably a tree somewhere.
It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Iceland, incredibly beautiful country, but I know there are large expanses there when you're driving where you're like, it's a lot of rocks and a lot of moss, and more rocks, and then more
My sister's
moss.
a geologist, so those rocks are important to her.
Okay, is she really a geologist?
Yeah.
Like with a company or?
No. That's her degree, but she stopped
Oh,
using
she-
it.
But she's waitressing or something. What? No, she's a geologist, but she works at Hardee's. No,
Delicious.
Geologist, occupational therapist
an occupational therapist for
with
geologists
a geology degree.
with a geology degree.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the way I would have gone too.
Yeah, that's how it works. What do you have something in? Hard sciences. Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore that and go with something completely different. I suppose that would be interesting because there's a lot of basaltic lavas there.
Oh, yeah.
Words. Yeah.
She's not the geologist, the sister is.
I thought you would have picked something up through osmosis or something there, no?
No.
Would you go off on diatribes speaking about like one type of lava or another, and like this is like this formed this way or formed this way about geologic process? Would you actually listen, or would you like glaze over? Glaze over, got it.
Glaze. Like a donut. She
Like
glazed
you're
over.
just out there like a donut. All right,
Exactly.
all right, heavily glazed.
I nod and agree.
No, that's great. But there's a horse over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's a unicorn. Yes, but this rock, and it's covered in moss.
But it's farting rainbow.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yep, look at
It's
this.
this rock covered in moss is slightly different than that rock covered in moss.
But enough.
I like geology too, but it's much more fun to make fun of it. It's true. So you went to Iceland.
Yeah.
Did you go anywhere else?
No.
Did you what else did you do in Iceland? Did you ride Icelandic horses?
We went kayaking.
Okay.
In the icebergs.
Kayaking? That's
Hor-
actually pretty fun.
Horses don't like boats though.
Yeah. How did you get the horse in the
I
kayak?
didn't see any horses.
Huh. That's weird. They must have all drowned.
I don't know, Brian. Do you think the Queen will get on a jet ski? So that sounds
We took a tour of the lava tube.
okay. Tour of a lava tube. Did you go to any of the? There's a lot of like elven magic museums throughout along the ring road there. Did you go to any of those?
We didn't do any museums. We didn't have time.
No museums. Did you even go to the Icelandic National Museum in Reykjavik? It's great. Speak from experience. It's fantastic.
We went to the church in Reykjavik.
Okay. Oh, the
And we went to the bakery like 5 times.
the Brad, Braud.
Yes.
Yes, not wrong. I wasn't wrong there, was
We were
I?
only there for 24 hours, and we went.
I was not wrong, right? I'm telling. That's like the freaking best. great.
It's true.
Go there and you just get that hot. Yeah. 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 So, Jay, what'd you do this week?
None of that shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh. Uh.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh.
I did just get some breaking news, though.
What's that?
We have found out that Doug has negotiated the release of Pat from the native tribe from last week. And they should be on their way back from the native land now.
Well, that's.
And they could be here within 20 minutes.
Both of them?
Well, we had to send somebody to go negotiate Pat's release.
I'm.
So, Doug was the only one left.
I'm dubious of that. Oh, look, there's another picture of Marty. Kill it. Wait, hold on. This store is monitored by Marty for your safety. Marty is an autonomous robot that uses image capturing technology to report spills, debris, and other potential hazards to store employees to improve your shopping experience. Likely story.
Follow shoplifters.
Yeah, basically. I do find it fun just to like do like the sorry and like sidestep and it's like sorry in your way, sorry.
I
Sorry.
stand next to it actually.
Yeah.
So and it got stuck.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Tobor stuck.
Tobor sucks.
Red
Tobor
rum. Red rum Tobor.
Red Rum Tobor. Red Rum Tobor. Someone at home will get that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because there's two way different references in that one sentence.
Yes, there are.
There are. What'd you do? And you yell at me for not doing nothing.
While I'm thinking about it,
You shouldn't have to think. You did it. You should just come to you and be like, oh yeah, I did this thing.
I don't keep a journal, like dear diary.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I really should, because this all just kind of blends together. What'd you do this past year? I don't know. Let's see. I installed a new door lock at the airport.
Ooh. Lucky.
I'm very thrilled with that because it's actually like I can remote control it over the internet. Yeah,
Oh. I
Yep.
thought it was like a car fob.
I have one of those too, and I can.
Unlock it right now.
It's in there, but theoretically, yes. Isn't that fun? So there's that. I played a lot with the puppy. It's very fun to play with a puppy.
The murder vicious attacky puppy.
It's true. No, it's very.
Your dog tried to kill me.
It's adorable though. Like when I get home.
It was adorable murder, but
It was. It was adorable watching her try to just.
disembowel
murder
me.
you.
Yes, it was.
But no, when I get home, it's like that is the happiest I've ever seen any animal to like every time I'm gone for like half a day, it's like I was just gone for, like I haven't seen you in years. Get home. It's true. It's
Dog years.
in
yeah.
dog years, yeah. Dog years, I was gone for basically like an entire half a week or something like that. But it is cute and very adorable. So, trying to teach her to.
And then you're gonna get the kitty, and you're gonna forget all about the puppy.
I'm not gonna forget all about the puppy because half of that's gonna be getting them to be nice to each other, and making sure the puppy doesn't eat the kitty. And I still have to pay enough attention to the dog so it doesn't get jealous of the cat and eat the kitty. So, that's important too.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And then you have to leave him alone with your dad.
Ooh.
Good luck. Times 2.
Times 2, yeah. So there's that, and yep, that was it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm getting. Wait, hold on. Yep, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I'm looking at this real quick. Just to make sure, because I don't want to be a liar. Okay, I'm not a liar.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to go to Buffalo at some point, not next week.
Why?
What?
Why?
Work.
Okay.
Yep. Not next week. So the kitty will be here next week.
Okay.
Kitty won't be here the week after, and neither will I.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to bring the kitty with me to Buffalo, but I can't.
Says who?
The hotel, probably.
You
Suitcase,
smuggle it in. Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah.
And work.
What?
And work.
Details. So, yeah, I'm sure no one will get suspicious with a cat
That's
pan.
when. No. There's a
a
way
cat pan
around.
in my hotel room. What? It's how I do it.
Dude, there's a total way around that. Just pull a Murdoch from the A-team and just have like a fake cat on you, and then when it meows, just be like, "It's okay, Fluffins. It's okay. We'll be in the room in a minute." And they're just gonna look at you funny, but then you get to have your kitty in your room.
All right.
So you're gonna bring a real cat to be a fake cat?
Yes.
Act like a fake cat?
No, it's going to be a stuffed cat, but the real kitty's going to be in a bag somewhere. So that way, if it meows, you just say, "Oh no, it's just Mr. Fluffykins."
I feel like that's not
You
going
can't
to
question
work.
psychoticness.
Two cats.
No, I can't question that, but I can question anything that was done on a TV show. It's kind of like quoting, like, well, you see, on Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner, episode 19.
No, if you're doing a court case, it's Coyote v. Roadrunner.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but still got another answer to this. All you have to do is stay at a Holiday Inn Express. Done.
Do they allow pets?
You can do anything at Holiday Inn Express, according to the commercials. You can
Anything?
do surgery. It's like, are you a doctor? No, but I stay in a Holiday Inn Express. Nailed it.
I want to see like the aftermath to that commercial. They open up the door. There's this like bloody gauze and like a table and like lights drilled into the ceiling.
Just tell them you're a vet.
I did not serve.
It's okay. If you stay at Holiday Inn Express,
What?
if you
Yes.
stay at Holiday Inn Express, you can do both.
There you go. I hear we have tech news.
Lies.
Lies?
Lies.
Lies! All lies.
All lies.
Okay.
Little white lies. Right? You're done with tech
Bye,
news?
Dee.
You're like, and I'm done.
Now Deb's going to take the next hour and a half to go back home.
Nope, she's going to catch up with Robert.
So do you remember, like, 2 years ago-ish, we
Nope.
talked about...
We already went through this. I need to keep a diary.
That's true. Do you remember AirPower for Apple products?
Yes, I
It was-
do.
it was
It's
like
basically like their own version of the charging mat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can charge multiple devices like your watch, your earbuds, your phone.
Right. Yep.
Yet not happening.
What?
Apple has officially come out and said, quote, "After much effort, we've concluded AirPower will not achieve our high standards and we have canceled the project."
Even though it's on the back of the your earbud, the Apple earbuds.
Yeah, you
like
still
the
get
new
you
one?
still get like the little map, but not the big wide one where you can
Gotcha.
multi-charge. We apologize to those customers who are looking forward to this launch. We continue to believe that the future is wireless and are committed
Are
to
you
push the
sure?
wireless experience. I'm quoting Apple.
Not so. They called the Apple Mat.
No, it's called Apple AirPower.
AirPower. Okay.
Apple never gave an official word as to what was going
Oh
on.
wow,
with
they canceled
AirPower.
this like 4 hours ago.
Yeah. But basically what they said is that it was running way too hot because of the size of the coils they had to use inside.
Uh huh.
And it was just cooking.
Yeah.
And they could not get the temperature down.
Well, that's a shame.
Well,
You know what they should spend all the time and resources on?
what?
Putting USB-C in their goddamn phones.
Looks like you're just going to have to turn to Android.
Oh, no. I don't want to because I got all my apps on Apple. It's an ecosystem. Yeah, and I want a phone that I don't have to customize to the hilt to make work the way I want it to.
Mine works perfectly fine.
You're not a power user
Yeah,
like I am, though.
think about that.
Yeah, Doug
Doug can't even figure out how to get his text messages when we showed him how to get his text messages.
Doug should have gotten an iPhone.
Yeah, but it is free.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Can't you? Can't you?
Not
Well,
really.
that's a shame that they canceled that, but
Yeah.
c'est la vie. I guess that's better than having a whole bunch of news stories about how you burned down a bunch of people's houses.
True. So these are going to be a bunch of older stories because, try as we may, we have not gotten to these stories in about 2 months now.
Details.
Now, this is a game that you used to play a while back. Do you
Uh-huh.
remember the game Plague Inc.?
Oh, I played it the other day.
You still playing it?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to play and
Are-
I did 5 different times and I lost every time. Like,
Are you
yep.
talking about the mode where you, now there's an anti-vaxxers mode?
Yes.
Yeah,
So if
you
you've
win
never-
every time.
That's true. If you've ever heard of Plague, basically what happens is that you get a virus.
No, you are a virus.
Well, you are the virus.
Yeah.
And you choose where you start in the world, like
and
country.
like the traits you develop and
And then as-
features and symptoms.
Yeah, and as you go, basically your job is to try to kill the population of the world.
Basically, wipe out humanity. It's very cathartic after a bad day.
So,
Like,
The-
you know what I want to do today?
the
Wipe out humanity.
yeah, the company that puts out the game Plague put out a petition to see what kind of infectious disease people wanted next in the game.
Right?
And anti-vaxxers were the answer.
Yeah.
And so they said, let's see.
They said yes.
Yes. It's going to be given the anti-vaxxer scenario after its developers challenged fans to get a petition past 10,000 signatures. So 20,000 signatures later, it's not clear yet how exactly a controversial anti-vax movement will be incorporated into the game. Oh, it's Endemic Creations is the developer.
It's a good,
Says
it's a good game. I recommend it.
It's going to start figuring out anti-vaxxers soon. So somehow, some way, they're going to get anti-vaxxers as the next thing to kill the world.
Right. That's probably true. In real life, too.
Yeah. So we have another story from the We're Out of Ideas department.
Okay. Well, that should fit in right with our show, so go on.
It really is.
Right, Pat?
Or Lou.
Lou? Doug? Doug!
Dag!
Doug, you son of a bitch.
I bet you still didn't do a sports segment, did he?
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-uh.
So if you had to think, hey, here's something we can make a movie about from the 80s,
Uh-huh.
what would it be?
Ooh, Pac-Man. Oh, wait, they already did that.
No, keep going. Even more.
Pong.
No, not a game per se.
Ebola?
No, that was the last story.
AIDS.
SARS.
No, that wouldn't be fun at all. It is
yeah.
it is a toy.
AIDS? No?
No,
All right.
AIDS is not a toy.
Mexico?
Rubik's Cube?
I could see that, but they're not that desperate yet.
There was already a cartoon.
Uno.
Teddy
Never
Ruxpin.
mind then. No and no.
The little peg light bright.
Oh, I used to love that thing.
The 70s.
Operation.
I thought they already did that.
Totally Rad G.I. Joe.
I want to see that movie where essentially, like, like scalpel and then like the
Why? So the
actual
guy
pa-
dies
the
every
actual
time.
patient like to
Yeah, so it'd be a 90-minute movie of just people constantly dying.
Hill Street
that's
Blues.
basically,
no one
yeah,
ever
that is
won.
Hill Street Blues.
Zima.
Zima.
Warrior Princess?
Sorry. Yeah.
Zima's not a game.
Diet Coke the movie.
Warrior Zima, Warrior Beer.
Well,
We said it was a game.
oh my God.
Kinda. It's a stretch of the definition.
Spandex the movie.
It is a toy.
A toy.
It's a toy.
Toy.
From
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
it may even be the 70s. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna get checked
Bop
on
it?
this.
Yes. Yeah, that's what she said.
Bop it, pull it, swing it,
Uh,
jerk it. Never mind.
I don't know about that.
Speaking
Hula
spell?
hoop with a stick.
No. One more guess.
A hula hoop with a stick.
yeah, hula hoop with a stick. That's from the
Is
80s.
that the one?
Pretty sure that's like the 50s.
Barrel staves and a barrel hoop.
Going over the falls in a barrel.
Yes.
One
Niagara
more,
Falls.
one more guess.
Buffalo.
No.
Oh.
Viewmaster.
What?
They're making a movie based on Viewmaster. The toy maker is teaming up with media company MGM to produce a live-action film based on the
why?
classic stereoscope toy.
What is the premise? Is there a premise?
Details on the film are sparse.
Yeah. So
There
so
doesn't-
will be the script. And
There
the
doesn't
plot.
appear to be writers, directors, or actors attached, but it sure seems like
Everyone's
studios...
too smart for it, huh? Like, what are you making about? A movie about Viewmaster. Well, I'm out.
Oh no, I got more. Viewmaster won't be the only toy that'll make the jump to the big screen in the coming years. Earlier this year, Mattel announced they'll be working on live-action films for Hot Wheels and Barbie, both produced
See,
with
at
Warner
Barbie,
Brothers.
you actually have characters, though. And as shallow as they may be, they are somewhat, excuse the parlance, developed characters.
I get it.
See, that was an unintentional, intentional funny. And then Hot Wheels I can see because it's
It's going to be cars all over again.
Yep, cars, basically. Yeah, there you go.
Just with like
With cars.
well,
And Hot
like
Wheels.
actual cars.
Yeah, that too.
because they have some sort of licensing agreement.
Yep.
So moving forward to something more realistic, Windows 10.
Okay.
One of the updates you're going to be getting or have already gotten, Windows 10 may automatically uninstall an update if it makes your computer go to holy hell.
Oh, well, isn't that great?
So that basically means, let me word that story. Windows Update is always going to uninstall the last update it put in.
Ha! Count it.
Let's see.
Apple came out with a credit card. You got a story about that?
I saw that, but it's like, okay, you get 3% on
Apple purchases
Apple
and 2%
purchases.
on everything else, making it a mediocre card.
No, I think it's 1% on everything
2%
else.
on everything else, 3% on Apple.
No, there's a 1%. I thought 1% was all purchases.
It's the only people. The 1% is the only people who can even bother to use that card. Ha. Anyways,
Yeah, I was like,
so they're
yeah,
coming out
this-
with that. They came out with like an unnamed gaming service, which they haven't really said anything about.
I do have a story on another one, though.
On Apple stuff,
No.
like News Plus.
No.
Well, they're also coming out with News Plus.
Yeah, but no one cares.
And I'm just gonna mention stuff, and they're coming out with some sort of streaming thing as well. And here's the thing.
Just keep making my retirement go up. I don't care.
I guess so, but as someone who enjoys Apple as a company and what they do with hardware and all the rest of that, could not care one iota less about any of that at all. Like their streaming service, their gaming service, their credit card, any of that, garbage.
But it's titanium. Titanium.
Yes,
It
the card
doesn't
is
do-
made from titanium.
Why not make one of these from titanium? Look at the actual hardware. Instead of selling an iMac for $1,300 that has a 1 terabyte spinny drive. in it.
Wait. Do you know the kick in the balls about all this, though?
What?
The titanium credit card would have a USB-C port.
Ah!
no reason. For no reason, but they'd put it there just to be like, fuck you.
All I'm saying is they've been letting the hardware slide.
No, they didn't. That was the unusual thing about
Like their computer hardware, they've been letting it slide. Like, they used to be able to charge a premium for it, but it used to be good hardware. Now it's just value engineered junk.
That doesn't meet their high standards.
Yeah, it doesn't meet their previous high standards. That don't happen.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
Lower your standards and still say they're high, and now you
Garbage.
mean your high standards.
Garbage. All right. Anyways.
Let's see. A support note states some updates might be incompatible with your system or have other major bugs. If Windows can't repair the problem through other means, it could uninstall the updates as a last resort. If that's the case, you'll probably see this message when your system boots up saying, "We removed some recently installed updates to recover your device from a startup failure." In an attempt to avoid the situation repeating itself, Windows will pause automatic installation of problematic updates for 30 days. Because hopefully they get their shit together by then. You can install updates manually if you think Windows uninstalled it wrongly, but the system may still nix them if they stop your computer from starting up properly.
And your credit card is bulletproof.
And
Is it though?
your credit card can stop a bullet.
Titanium's not bulletproof.
Well, if you make it thick enough.
Anything's bulletproof if it's thick enough, Doug.
Air's bulletproof as long as you stand about 9 miles away.
It's true.
Well, I thought that was proved and disproved. Wasn't it? Phone books. We're on phone books as far as.
You're on phone books?
Yeah.
How many phone books you got in a row?
But that was.
What caliber round? How many grains? What's the muzzle velocity, Doug?
Listen. You can't keep reintroducing the iPhone, so you got to move on.
I guess to titanium credit card.
Titanium credit cards. Titanium conveyor belts. Chips in your head.
Potato chips?
So does that mean? So does that mean if you have like if your credit card's declined, you can just hand over the credit card because it's still worth something?
I guess.
Here, it's made of titanium and it has my name on it.
Why is titanium not bulletproof? And
It-
what is it?
Well, they sang a song about it.
That's true.
It depends on the thickness.
Is that on the element chart?
Titanium?
Yeah.
It is an element, yes.
Is it a stupid abbreviation or is it a good one?
TI.
TI? That's stupid.
That's Texas
Why is
Instruments.
that stupid?
Well, FE is cool because it's like.
Why?
Iron.
Ferrous iron because of stupid Latin?
Yeah.
You and
exactly.
your stupid
So
Latin.
it should be like airports. It should make no sense. Like
Airport. So titanium should be like
Well, that makes a little sense.
gold is AU.
Yeah. See, that's good.
Yeah. That why make it hard, Doug? Why make it hard like titanium?
Because you don't want a nation of people saying the capital of Illinois is Illinois City.
No, the capital of Illinois is I.
Springfield. Called.
It's a hell of a town.
Yep.
Did you see the newest theory about The Simpsons?
No.
That spring?
I haven't even seen the newest theory
You will now.
or the newest Simpsons.
No, I haven't watched anything.
Okay.
The newest theory is that this Springfield is not even in the northern hemisphere
Really?
because of certain things in certain times of day and where like the sun and the moon are in certain shots.
I'm gonna let you know a little secret. The animators aren't that careful.
Just
Pretty
saying. Just saying.
Pretty sure.
They had that episode where they were complaining that in November it was 80 degrees. So that would be in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, 80 degrees would be maybe not.
Which might be expected.
Which might be
It might not, Doug. It might not. Yeah.
true. That's
Just saying. I remember seeing that.
Okay.
If you are a Spotify Premium subscriber,
And I am.
you can get Hulu for free.
I can?
You can.
Really? How?
I'm glad you asked. So, after bundling Hulu's ad-supported plan with Spotify Premium for an extra $3 a month, the streaming giant is going a step further. For a limited time, Spotify will offer that Hulu plan for free with a $9.99 premium subscription.
Okay.
The offer
What if you already have the family plan?
You have a family plan?
I do.
Doesn't count. It's only premium.
No!
The offer is in effect right now and will run through June 10th or while supplies last, which I don't understand how supplies of that couldn't last.
Yeah.
If you're already committed to Spotify Premium with Hulu's ad-supported tier for $12.99 a month, you'll automatically be switched over to this new $9.99 deal.
Wee.
Spotify also offers Hulu with ads and Showtime for student premium subscribers for $4.99 a month.
All right, then.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it says anything about the.
Don't bother. It's just for me. I'll look it up after.
That's fine. Let's see. Hulu with ads isn't quite as attractive as ad-free TV streaming. Trust me, it's not.
Yep.
But Spotify is still saving you $5.99 a month or around $72 a year.
Money is money.
Unfortunately, you'll have to be in the U.S. to take advantage, but Spotify says the pricing is permanent, so as long as you sign up before the offer expires in June, you're good.
Yep.
Oh, this was something cool that I remember looking at about 3 months ago.
Go on.
So previous attempts to find a cure for Alzheimer's has ended up in failure.
Failure.
Sad. But a new study out of
Then it
IBM
was all forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh.
But a new study out of IBM Research has the potential to spark a major breakthrough. A group of IBM researchers have harnessed the powers of machine learning to figure out a way to detect a biological marker associated with Alzheimer's.
Interesting.
It's a peptide called amyloid beta
Okay.
with a simple blood test. The solution they came up with can even detect an individual's risk for Alzheimer's earlier than a brain scan can and way before symptoms start showing up. It can arm doctors with the ammo they need to be able to take better care of their patients. According to a study published back in 2017, so many years ago, the concentration of the amyloid beta in a person's spinal fluid starts changing decades before the first signs of the disease showing up. People already experiencing mild cognitive impairment with an abnormal concentration of the peptide in their spinal fluid are apparently 2.5 times more likely to develop the illness. Unfortunately, harvesting spinal fluid for testing is highly invasive and hurts like a son of a bitch.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So while testing the actual spinal fluid will obviously be more accurate, IBM believes its blood test can help predict Alzheimer's risk with an accuracy of up to 77%,
Okay.
which I'll take 3/4 any day.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So that would be cool. Now, I believe it's already out, but spoiler if you have not bought the game yet. Okay. The Division 2,
And I have not bought the game yet,
neither have I because,
so thanks for spoiling it for me, but go on.
well, when and if you get it, it's going to have the 50 gigabyte first day patch ready for you.
Well, that sounds awful.
It really does, but
Yeah.
you get all your stuff digital anyhow.
I do.
So
That's
you probably won't have to worry about that except for the
It'll
download.
probably still make me download it, but yeah.
So yeah, it's already out, so it doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
Did you hear that Microsoft is banning all outward-facing April Fool's Day pranks?
Yeah, I did hear that because they're like,
That
what
is such a freaking kill. All right.
yeah, but they said it really fucks with people.
Does it though?
It does. It's
That's
like-
the idea. It's like, thanks, Buzz Killington. Your adherence to duty and work efficacy.
Yeah, go explain to your grandmother why she thinks her computer's about to explode. And it's like, it's just an April Fool's. No, it's not.
No,
It's
well,
just
they
on
don't
the
do it
internet.
on Windows. They do it like with come see new Windows OS for plants or something like. Yeah, see, that's funny,
Oh,
and it
that
took
is
2 seconds.
No, because then all my plants would die, but I'd have a reason this time.
Yeah, but then at least you get to start over.
That's true.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they're wilted. Reboot it.
There's an update error. Now it has to uninstall the plant.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No. And they see just like go back down to seed. That'd be great. Come on. But that's what I mean. It's like April. Like, why are they banning those? You know what that tells me is they have no sense of goddamn humor.
No, they just get so much backlash because people are dumb and they can't realize it's a joke. They're like, yeah, we're not putting up with it anymore.
Who but here's
Stupid people.
Stupid
people.
All right. Poll, control room poll.
They're in their own planet.
They are.
Doug.
Control room poll.
Sorry.
Outward facing April Fool's jokes. Good or bad?
Outward facing?
Like when Verizon does an April Fool's or ThinkGeek does an April Fool's.
Like
Or
what kind of April Fools? Like we're suing you, just kidding. Or,
no, like we were saying with Jay, like new Microsoft operating system for plants.
Hooray.
Oh.
You can install.
Or when Google like changed their little character
Oh my
guide
God.
to Where's Waldo.
Brad.
What?
It would be POS, the plant operating system.
Ah, yes!
That's good.
That would be great.
That's a positive.
That'd be
Here's
good.
one where it could go well.
Right, yeah.
That sounds kind of dumb.
Please install the new POS,
Yeah.
the operating system for your plants.
Yep.
That's good. Copyright.
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 Yeah. So I mean, outward facing April Fool's pranks. On the whole, good or bad?
I think good.
Except for that one that you just did. I don't know.
Life is too serious to be.
All
way too
right.
serious all the time.
Let's do a quick. Hold on, because thank God for the internet. All right, past April Fool's Day pranks. All right, so let's see if there's a list here. Top 100 April Fool's Day hoaxes of all time. The Swiss spaghetti harvest in 1957. The respected BBC News show Panorama announced that thanks to a very mild winter and virtual elimination of the dreaded spaghetti weevil, Swiss farmers were enjoying a bumper spaghetti crop. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That falls along with what
That's
Rob was saying.
more of an onion headline.
All right, Sweden's SVT, which is their television network,
Yeah.
brought their technical expert, Kjell Stinson, onto the news to inform the public that thanks to a new technology, viewers could convert their existing sets to display color reception. At the time, there's only one TV channel in Sweden, and it broadcast in black and white, so this is big news. Stinson explained that all viewers had to do was pull a nylon stocking over their TV screen, and the mesh would cause the light to bend in such a way that it would appear as if the image was in color.
What
Proceeded
year
to-
was this?
Proceeded to demonstrate the process, 1962. He
you go,
demonstrated the
kids.
process, and thousands of people were fooled. Let's see. Oh wow, wow! That's brutal. No, 1974.
Yeah.
This wasn't a company that did this, but a guy.
Yeah.
He somehow got like hundreds of old tires
Yeah.
and put them in the crater of a nearby volcano and set them on fire.
Oh, wow. Did he die from the fumes?
No, but if not that, he probably died from the angry people in the villages below.
Did they sacrifice him?
He probably should have. Because everyone woke up on April 1st to this volcano like billowing black smoke from some
Run for your
asshole
life!
who for months just hauled old tires up there to light them on fire.
That is actually brilliant.
It's brilliant, but he then died.
I
No.
was gonna say he died 3 seconds after he lit the fire.
Yeah,
I get it!
yeah. According to a local legend, when Mount St. Helens erupted 6 years later, a Sika resident wrote to Bicker and told him, "This time you've gone too far."
Also, well, too soon, but
Yeah.
brilliant,
Yep.
but too soon.
1978, a barge towing a giant iceberg appeared in Sydney Harbor. Sydney Icers were expecting it. Dick Smith, a local adventurer and millionaire businessman, had been loudly promoting a scheme to tow an iceberg from Antarctica for quite some time. Now he had apparently succeeded. He said this was going to carve the berg into small ice cubes, which he would sell to the public for 10 cents each. These were well-traveled cubes, fresh from the pure waters of Antarctica, were promised to improve the flavor of any drink they cooled. Slowly, the iceberg made its way to the harbor, Local radio stations provided blow-by-blow coverage of the scene. Only when the berg was well into the harbor was the secret revealed. It started to rain, and the firefighting foam and shaving cream that the berg was really made of washed away, uncovering the white plastic sheets beneath. In 1977, Sans Serif, a Guardian published a special 7-page supplement devoted to Sans Serif. Small republic said it consists of several semicolon-shaped islands located in the Indian Ocean. Anyways, long story short, they didn't exist.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. They did the whole 7-page thing about, 1976. During an early morning interview on BBC Radio 2, the British astronomer Patrick Moore announced that at 9:47 a.m. that day, a once-in-a-lifetime astronomical event was going to occur. Pluto would pass behind Jupiter, and this planetary alignment would temporarily counteract and lessen Earth's own gravity. Moore told his listeners that if they jumped in the air at the exact moment the alignment occurred, they'd experience a strange floating sensation. When 9:47 a.m. arrived, the station began receiving hundreds of phone calls from listeners claiming to have felt this sensation.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
That's good, except, obviously, yeah.
Relatively harmless unless somebody tried to float over a canyon.
Busted a knee out or something like that, yeah.
That would have happened anyway.
All right, so here's one that like an actual like legit like corporation actually did, other than a broadcast or some asshole with tires.
That's what the headline should say.
Hidden news: some asshole with tires. 1996, the Taco Bell Corporation took out a full-page ad that appeared in 6 major newspapers announcing that it had bought the Liberty Bell and was renaming it the Taco Liberty Bell. Hundreds of outraged citizens called the National Historic Park in Philadelphia, where the bell was housed, to express their anger. Their nerves were only calm when Taco Bell revealed a few hours later that it was all a practical joke. The best line of the day came when White House Press Secretary Mike McCurry was asked about the sale. Thinking on his feet, he responded that the Lincoln Memorial had also been sold. It would now be known as, he said, the Ford Lincoln Mercury Memorial.
Nah. That's
It's
good.
pretty good.
That is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Does that count as outward facing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That was pretty good.
Some value.
Taco Bell kind of screwed it up, but the White House brought it back there. Oh, the days when there were good press secretaries. UFO lands in London, 1989. Thousands of motorists driving on the highway outside London looked up in the air to see a glowing flying saucer descending on the city. Many of them pulled to the side of the road to watch the bizarre craft float through the air. The saucer finally landed in a field on the outskirts of London, where local residents immediately called the police to warn them of the alien invasion. Soon the police arrived on the scene, and one brave officer approached the craft with his truncheon extended before him. When a door in the craft popped open and a small silver-suited figure emerged, the policeman ran in the opposite direction. Saucer turned out to be a hot air balloon that had been specially built to look like a UFO by Richard Branson, 36-year-old chairman of Virgin Records. The stunt, combined with his passion for ballooning with his love of pranks, his plan was to land the craft in London's Hyde Park on April 1st. Fortunately, the wind blew him off course, and he was forced to land a day early in the wrong direction. Yeah. Oh, here's a sports one for you, Doug.
Sports.
Sports, 1985. By the way, these are all from hoaxes.org. This is great.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Sid Finch?
Yes, it is.
All right, wait, I fell for that.
You fell for it.
Oh, I fell for that one.
You were also like 13 at the time.
Yes, you can read it. I read it and I fell for it.
All right. 1985 issue of Sports Illustrated revealed that the New York Mets had recruited a rookie pitcher named Sid Finch, who could throw a baseball at 168 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour faster than the previous record. Surprisingly, Sid Finch had never played baseball before, but he had mastered the art of the pitch in a Tibetan monastery. Met fans couldn't believe their good luck and, accepting at the face value the peculiarities of Sid Finch's past, flooded Sports Illustrated with requests for more information, but in reality, this amazing player only existed in the imagination of the author George Plimpton, who had left a clue in the subheading of the article. He's a pitcher, part yogi, and part recluse. Impressively liberated from our opulent lifestyle, Sid's deciding about yoga and his future in baseball. The first letter of each of these words taken together is spelled Happy April Fool's Day.
Yes, ever since I
Yep.
check paragraphs to see if they spell anything.
Yep.
I'm serious. Ever since. But I fell for
That I was thinking the same thing, Rob. I was thinking the same exact thing.
Yep.
Number 10, 1992. National Public Radio's Talk of the Nation revealed that Richard Nixon, in a surprise move, was running for president again. His new campaign slogan was, I didn't do anything wrong and I won't do it again. Accompanying this announcement were audio clips of Nixon delivering his candidacy speech. Listeners responded viscerally to the announcement, flooding the show with calls expressing shock and outrage. Only during the second half of the show did the host, John Hockenberry, reveal that this announcement was a practical joke. Nixon's voice was impersonated by comedian Rich Little. I didn't do anything wrong and I won't do it again. That's pretty good.
That line itself completely inspired Futurama.
Did it really? Yeah, it should have. Let's see, 1998. Issue of the New Mexicans for Science and Reason newsletter contained an article that the Alabama state legislature had voted to change the value of the mathematical constant pi from 3.14159 to the biblical value of 3.0. Soon the article made its way onto the internet and rapidly spread around the world, forwarded by email. It only became apparent how far the article had spread when the Alabama legislature began receiving hundreds of calls from people protesting legislation. The original article, which was intended as a parody of legislative attempts to circumscribe the teaching of evolution, was written by physicist Mark Boslow. Let's see what else. 1934. Actually, here, let's see what else we got. Let's find some that are actually from companies. Newspaper. A lot of newspaper. Looking. A lot of radio. Discover Magazine. Oh, here we go. Number two. All right, here's one. 1998.
So long ago.
Burger King published a full-page advertisement in USA Today announcing the introduction of a new item to their menu, a left-handed Whopper. Specially designed for the 32 million left-handed Americans. According to the advertisement, the new Whopper included the same ingredients as the original Whopper, lettuce, tomato, hamburger patty, etc., but the condiments were rotated 180 degrees for the benefit of their left-handed customers. The following day, Burger King issued a follow-up release revealing that although the left-handed Whopper was a hoax, thousands of customers had gone into restaurants to request the new sandwich. Simultaneously, according to the press release, many others requested their own right-handed version. Left-handed products of various kinds are actually an old joke on April 1st, but Burger King's announcement quickly became, by far, the most famous version of the joke. All right, you give that one a thumbs up or thumbs down from Burger King?
King one?
Yeah,
I loved it. The thumbs up and also Burger King, no matter what you think of the chain, is very funny.
they are pretty funny, yeah.
Pretty funny. I liked it.
Let's see. Comic strip. Looking.
Unfortunately, what was it?
Still looking. No, a lot of stuff by newspapers. BBC. BBC's. Let's see.
April 1st, don't forget to check your turn signal fluid
Turn signal fluid, yes.
and your headlight
National
fluid.
Bank of. This is interesting. In early 1980, the National Bank of Denmark had issued a 20 kroner banknote featuring a picture of two sparrows. Curiously, one of the sparrows appeared to be one-legged. This was the backdrop for the April 1st announcement in the Roskilde Tildened that all bills with one-legged birds were actually fake, but they could be exchanged at the post office for genuine bills depicting two-legged birds. Paper showed a picture of the supposedly authentic bill, which was just a regular bill, onto which the cartoonist Jan Robert Thomson had drawn an extra leg. Lines at post offices soon became so long, with people eager to exchange their money, that post office employees had to put notices on the doors explaining that no currency exchange was taking place. Thornton was subsequently questioned by the police, but was let go without any charges. Let's see, New
We
Scientist.
got away with it this time.
Looking, what else we got? Thomas Edison invents food machine. No.
Ooh, a replicator.
Ooh, replicator. Daily Mail. No.
Aw,
Whistling carrots. No.
that sounded awesome.
Oh, 2011. Google announced the introduction of Gmail Motion, a new technology that would allow people to write emails using only hand gestures. Gmail Motion, the company explained, used the computer's webcam and a spatial tracking algorithm to track a person's gestures and translate them into words and commands. For instance, a person could open a message by making motion with their hands, as if opening an envelope, or they could reply to a message by pointing backward over their shoulder. By 2011, Google had become well known for making spoof announcements every April 1st, with its annual spoof both highly anticipated and widely shared. The company earns a place in the top 100 largely on the basis of that alone, but Gmail Motion was one of its more believable jokes. In fact, within a few days, programmers had demonstrated that it was possible, if not practical, to create a working gesture-based email system like Gmail Motion using existing off-the-shelf technology. That's pretty good. Google does a bunch of stuff. You know what's interesting and what usually comes out of this stuff? ThinkGeek. I love ThinkGeek on April
They
Fool's
come
Day.
up with good stuff.
Because they come, basically, that's like their test bed of like, should we actually make this? They come up with like...
Yeah, but they
put,
never
like,
do.
They absolutely do.
They do
Every
not.
year. Every year.
Did they make a Star Trek thing a couple years ago and they never came out with it?
Yeah, they totally did.
They did not.
Yeah, they did.
You would have told me because I said if they ever come up with this for real, you need
What
to let me
was
know.
it?
I don't remember now.
Oh,
it was
God.
years ago.
Damn it, Jay. So, they
You
come
did
out with
this.
like 8 fake products, and then they're like, whichever ones get the most clicks, so people are like, that's interesting, they actually make them. Like, they made like a Tauntaun, like sleeping in Tauntaun gut sleeping bag, which is pretty funny. Anyways, what else you got for tech
I
news?
think it was a Star Trek thing where like it was an alarm clock, but it
Yep.
had like all next gen like sound effects and.
All right, I'm looking. Hold
I
on.
think I'm digging from memory.
No, you go tech news. I'll dig it up.
Doug, I got a Doug story for you.
Doug!
Hey.
So the next target for automation is baseball umpires. The
Thank
Atlantic League, an independent baseball league, announced today that it will use tracking technology to assist umpires in calling balls and strikes during the 19 season, in partnership with Major League Baseball. If the experiment goes well, MLB will consider implementing a similarly automated system for its future seasons. So what is the Atlantic League, Doug?
It is independent. They're minor league players, but they are not affiliated with any team.
So they're playing to have fun.
Yes, it's not like the Yard Goats or a Rockies team. This would be an unaffiliated team.
Boo.
Are you talking the Star Trek White Noise sleep machine?
That might be it.
This?
Yes, because it had the doctor's thing.
Yeah, they make it and sell it.
Cool. Buy me one.
How much?
150.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, buy me two then. The Atlantic League's automated ump assistance will be powered by a radar system from TrackMan, because TrackMan. The company uses Doppler technology to track and record the characteristics of a ball while in motion. TrackMan is no stranger to baseball. According to the company, its technology is already used by MLB Advanced Media for ball tracking in its StatCast system. Many teams at the pro level in the U.S., Japan, and Korea use the system, as do some top NCAA programs. Let's see. MLB has a strange relationship with technology, adopting it for fan experiences like ticketing and broadcast, but pushing it away when it affects the game. So we could see this. So basically, you know how like Fox and ESPN have like the ball tracker where it's just like, that's where it landed, and
Yeah, because they're so accurate.
they are dead nuts on. Said no one ever. But hey, we'll see what happens. It's like, yeah, you go test that. Let us know how it works, and we'll be over here. Let us know what happened. Strike. That one landed in the stands by the pitcher. Strike.
We spent nothing on our players, but we spent a ton on a hacker to get the umpire on our side.
Exactly. But as luck would have it, I have a Deb story.
Deb!
Just left.
Bye,
That's
Deb.
great.
Wait, where's
Aw.
Deb?
I don't know. Outside, I think she took up vaping, but she'll be right back.
Then she's gonna miss her story.
Aww.
Came all this way.
I know.
To miss her story.
To miss her story. So good news for Disney junkies.
Okay, which is Deb.
Yeah.
Should I go get Deb?
Deb.
Sir.
Well, her jacket's still here, so she can't be far. Or she's just far and cold.
We'll just tell her it again.
Yeah.
The upcoming Disney Plus streaming service will include the entire Disney motion picture library.
That's a lot.
It will.
It will.
It will.
That's exactly what I told you was going to happen.
That was not gonna. Well, wait. I'm not too. The jury's still out. Anyway, continue.
Disney CEO Bob Iger.
Iger.
Iger. Sure.
Tiger.
Made the
Feature.
announcement at a company shareholder meeting. The move marks an end to Disney's Vault system, which only allowed certain animated titles to be available in stores for a short time. Back when everyone had VHS or DVD, which I don't recall what those are, but
What are those strange things?
collections of all the Disney classics, the Vault strategy may have just been annoying. In 2019, the Vault system means that you'll have to get creative if your kid wants to watch Aladdin on a random Thursday night and you don't actually own a physical copy.
That would be difficult. Deb! This story's for you. It's like the beer commercial, but tech news.
I got a story for Deeb.
This story's for you.
Okay.
Are you going to get Disney Plus's streaming service when it comes out?
I don't know.
It's going to have every single movie in their collection.
Yeah.
Everyone. Not holding anything back.
And now Fox is.
Well, no, because it's theirs.
Well, Disney bought
Disney
Fox.
just bought Fox.
Yeah, so that means it's now Disney. So Disney. Classic Disney films can be harder to find than you would expect. In anticipation of the streaming service, Disney will be pulling all of its titles from Netflix later this year, including Pixar films. Many classic Disney films in the Disney Vault, such as Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin, and Cinderella, are not available to rent or buy on Amazon, iTunes, or any other service. You may find yourself scouring eBay for a Blu-ray version of an iconic Disney title from your childhood.
What's the hardest you've ever had to look for, like, a Disney on DVD or VHS or something? Like, have you ever really, like, had to dig around for, like, one of the Vault titles or something somewhere?
The only one that I can't find is Song of the South because they don't sell it anymore.
Well, maybe it'll be on Disney Plus.
No.
No?
The launch of Disney Plus will mean that all 57 feature films produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios will be available to stream at some point. You can. Well, you don't get that. You can also expect the vast library of Disney-owned films to be included in the streaming service, such as those in the Star Wars and Marvel universes.
Ooh.
Hot lead and cold feet. The apple dumpling game rides again. No deposit, no return. The black hole.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
I don't know why he's so angry.
Monte Carlo.
That was really.
I really don't know what we're even talking about anymore.
Shoot.
They're live action stuff.
They weren't alive in
Barefoot
the 70s.
executive.
It's like Air Bud 7 that Disney made straight to video.
Into the 70s, basically.
I guess so.
Is this what you grew up with, Rob?
They kept Don Knotts
Yes.
alive. Because that's all he did.
Hooray! Oh, I don't know what that is. But anyway, something you might be interested in.
Go
Say
on.
how much it is?
The streaming service?
Yeah.
I don't know if they plopped a number on it yet.
Express.
That's the
Candle
problem with
shoot.
it.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, the original.
I don't know why he's yelling.
Oh, because he's angry.
No. So for Doug, because everyone's getting a story today.
Yay!
Get one.
Wait, I already got it.
That's because you're yelling. You don't get one now.
Well, yeah, apparently Rob's not even... Rob's someone.
Yeah. Rob someone. Konami is celebrating its 50th birthday with 3 new compilations based on Castlevania, Contra, and its early arcade games, each available on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Windows PC via Steam. The first collection, Arcade Classics, comprises a bumper pack of Konami's 80s hits, including Haunted Castle, Ajax, Gradius, Gradius 2, Life Force, Thundercross, Scramble, and Twinbee,
Wow, all the games you didn't want to play from Konami.
which I
Yeah,
never
no
even
joke.
heard of personally. This one goes on digital sale on April 18th for the reasonable price of
Way too much.
way too much.
$250.
Nope, $20. Next up and arriving
Way
in,
too much.
yeah, next up and arriving in early summer is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. This will also include 8 titles, 4 of which have been confirmed. Castlevania for NES, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge for Game Boy, well, originally, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, originally NES, and Super Castlevania 4 for Super NES. Most of these have been accessible before in some shape or form, but having them on Switch and other contemporary platforms is a nice addition to the Konami catalog. The Contra Anniversary Collection will also arrive in early summer, again an 8-title collection with confirmed games including Contra Arcade, Super Contra Arcade, Super C NES, and Contra 3 The Alien Wars Super NES. Konami says each collection will come with a digital book that features behind-the-scenes notes, never before seen design sketches, and interviews with development staff. While it's not yet clear what other titles will round out the Castlevania and Contra collections, Konami certainly has a decent catalog to choose from.
I have a question for you.
Go for it.
It's completely unrelated to anything else.
No.
It's an interesting question I heard posted about podcast.
All right.
What? All right. So Doug hates this story,
Doug.
Which one?
but the one where the guy killed the juvenile, like the 80-pound bobcat or mountain lion with his bare hands that was attacking him.
Aw, he was just doing his job.
He was just doing his. It's an 80. That's like a very large German Shepherd with sharper teeth and longer claws.
I know, but it was a kid. It was only a kid. He was still learning.
Yeah, you should let it murder you.
No.
Yeah.
Just doing their jobs.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You land one swift punch to the jaw and that thing's going to take off running.
No.
Duh.
Didn't have to kill it.
All right, let me ask you this question.
It's a kitty.
Jay and Doug.
Yes.
What is the largest animal you think you could kill with your bare hands?
Elephant.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How?
Just take its trunk and tie it in a knot. Dead. Dead. D-E-D dead.
A what?
I'm pretty sure I can kill a whale.
What type of whale?
A blue whale.
Really?
He's just going to take a huge piece of wood.
Blowhole.
Blowhole.
Isn't that the end of it? Plus, if you punch it in the eye, that's gonna with your bare hand.
Make
Yeah,
it
that's
with your bare, like you are buck ass naked, Doug. You got no tools.
Why do I have to be naked?
I don't know. It just
Because that's just the way it is.
I'm just picturing you
You're
trying to
naked.
strangle a blue whale.
You're just trying to picture Doug naked.
I can put my hand in its blowhole or punch it in the eye.
This sounds dirtier than it should.
Yeah, this is on par for us.
Do you know how large a blue whale's blowhole is?
The size of VW Beetle.
But I'm guessing it's smaller than a volleyball.
You could fall in it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is this science or
Science.
Is this? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he could fall in naked
So
and kill it.
I can fall in, yes. Into the blowhole. All right. So
You had to survive.
so we'll go with the punching in the eye plan.
I feel like that's just going to annoy it.
Ow.
I don't see
Ow.
how.
Could you please stop that?
I
That's
don't see
annoying.
how you could hold on or not die.
Well, all right, fine. A hyena.
A hyena?
I think I could take a hyena.
Why are you even going for a predator?
Are they the cowardly ones? They're the cowardly ones. Yes, they are.
No, they got really sharp teeth and shit.
Didn't you ever watch...
Sharp teeth except us.
What
Did you ever
good
watch
is
The
it-
Lion
What
King?
good is it if it's cowardly, if it's going to run away, then you haven't killed it with your bare hands, Doug? But no, it's got really sharp teeth that'll crack through your skull.
Well, I'm not gonna kill a fox because they're cute, and wolves are cute.
Didn't you ever...
Why are you picking something with sharp teeth?
All right, fine. What do you want? A cockroach?
I don't know.
I can't kill a centipede. They're awesome. Spiders are cool.
There are other animals other than insects that don't have sharp teeth.
Wait. Are we talking size in terms of weight or height?
Mass.
Or mass?
I think I can take a. I hate seals.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are they extinct yet?
Not, no, but you can do your part.
All right.
I guess.
I think I can take one.
You think you take a seal? What type of seal?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
A garden seal.
that I could punch in the eye.
What type of seal, though? There's like the elephant seals,
Flex seal.
or
Yeah. What are those run-of-the-mill seals that?
like the cute
I
ones?
know people at the Cape.
Vacuum seal.
Vacuum.
Seals. Thank you.
Yeah.
Those are vacuum seals.
No, nothing for that. I thought that was a little.
That was good. That was good. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Cape,
Flex seal? No.
No, not Cape Canaveral.
Cape Cod seals.
20 inches.
There are harbor seals, gray seals, harp seals, and hooded seals.
Hooded seal sounds cool.
So you think you could take out a hooded seal? You're like, nope.
All right, well, back to the whale idea. Apparently, the blowhole might. We have a dispute that it might only be what 20 inches wide.
Hold
I
on.
can fill that.
Blue.
Can I bring like a Rubbermaid trash can?
No, you got nothing but your bare hands, Doug.
Dang it.
Like blue whale blowhole size.
I don't like emus, but there's no way I'd get killed by an emu.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, 20 inches. How about that?
Definitely.
I think Doug could fall into a blue whale blowhole.
I could cram.
Oh, that's. I love how like the description is like 20 inches. That's big enough to squeeze a baby through. All right,
Oh,
Pat.
well, 10 after 10, and you finally showed up. Well done. Well, I'm glad the negotiations worked out well in your favor and that they
It's true.
released you.
All right,
So-
we're gonna throw this question right to you. You're coming right into the fire on this one. This is a good question I heard on a podcast. Why am I holding this?
Try it.
Okay.
It's alcoholic. Don't worry.
I like enabling.
Did you dissolve juicy fruit gum in this, or
No.
what is it?
Snapple Diet Peach Tea Powdered Form.
Snapple Diet Peach Tree what?
Snapple Diet Peach.
Powder. The
powder.
Oh, powder.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's pretty close,
that's pretty good.
but you can taste the fake sweetener.
Yeah. What's the largest animal you think you could kill with your bare hands?
largest by mass.
Yeah.
We had
It depends on the animal.
Well, yes. What's the largest?
Well, exactly. So what's the
Oh,
largest
okay, so
one?
largest real animal? I'm not talking like a 40-pound cat or 60-pound. Okay,
What's
Sure.
the largest animal you think you could kill with your bare hands?
Should you have to?
should I have?
No tools, no knives, no nothing.
In a defensive state.
Yeah.
To insert himself in a blue whale's blowhole.
Doug's intent on getting himself stuck in a blue whale's blowhole.
But then you're gonna die.
I could take out a whale.
I mean, you would kill it, but you would die
You
too.
would definitely. You might kill it.
Well, not if he
By
goes
the way,
for-
there's two sides to the blowhole.
Oh, really? There are?
Yeah, you need 2 Dougs to fill a blowhole.
It would float.
How many times I've heard that one?
Wouldn't it
Oh,
float
God.
when it's dead? Otherwise,
I'm pretty sure you're like. Here's the thing. You're definitely dead. The blue
It's
whale has
maybe
like
dead.
a 3% chance of dying.
if it floats, we're okay. If we sink to the bottom of the ocean, I might be in trouble.
I'm pretty sure. Like you're coming out of there like a champagne cork, Doug.
Biggest in terms of mass.
Yeah.
In the cartoons, it always works.
Because if it's by mass, it's an elephant for me. If it's by
I don't understand
height,
how you can kill an elk.
can you
Yeah.
kill
I'm
an
tying
elk?
its trunk in a knot.
It doesn't
It's just-
work like that.
it
Try
does-
again.
It
breathes
does
out
work.
of its mouth.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it can't move its trunk and pick up shit, it's gonna die. It can't eat.
I'm not sure you
And
can.
a giraffe, I'm just gonna
I'm
kick it in
not
the
sure
knees.
you can get. I'm not sure you can get far enough to tie a knot, and it doesn't work like that.
I just have to earn their trust. Did you ever see
He's playing
Avatar?
the slow game.
You're playing this like, what's the largest animal you can kill with your bare hands? It's like 3 years later. It's like, yes, my plan is working. It's like the freaking Hannibal Lecter of the elephant trainer world.
You didn't say it had to be an instant death. You just said we had to kill it.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, Jay's like feeding it like as much saturated fat, like I will kill you with heart disease.
Eat like human.
Yeah.
Be like us. We will accept you.
No, Jay, that's like, what's the largest animal you can kill with your bare hands inside an hour?
Oh, well, you didn't say an hour. Now you're changing the rules.
Now I am. Now I'm changing the rules because
damn it.
you're the reason people change rules.
This is a hard question.
Yeah. I think maybe like a dolphin. I think a dolphin's
Dolphins
possible.
are awesome. Why'd you want to kill
Dolphin would
dolphins?
I don't want to kill a dolphin.
And
What is
actually-
the largest I can manage?
And actually,
a dolphin
dolphins
would
will
kick
kill
your
you.
ass.
Would it?
Yeah.
Dolphins can fight.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it would just take its little nose thing and shove it right up. Well, you know.
They kill sharks. Yes, they
And you're not killing a manatee because manatees are awesome.
What do you think? A cow? You think a cow's possible? That might be
No.
difficult. No.
Well, it would be delicious.
Have you seen the necks on those things?
I know you're
And
not
you can't choke
strangling
it
that
out.
thing. Yeah. You go with like the thumbs or something.
Well, you can,
I don't
you can
know.
choke a chicken if you want. And they're tasty.
Yeah.
Actually, if I have to kill it within an hour, any fish.
Any fish?
Yeah, because my water's horrible. It'll, like, kill them.
It's gonna be tough.
Catfish is tough.
With my water,
Hard.
Yeah.
hour would be dead.
Okay. Any thoughts?
That'd be,
there?
that'd be with your bare hands, so that means you're noodling.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make it feel good while it goes.
That's not how noodling works. Anyways.
God, I'm trying to think of a big animal that wouldn't
Yeah.
whoop up on me.
Everyone is so weak and squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? You're like a cow. Like
Nope.
the thing you just had for dinner. And you're like, nope, couldn't kill that.
Nope.
A sheep.
Yeah, that's
I could definitely kill a sheep.
that's what that's
I could definitely kill a sheep.
that's the biggest
my
I was
bare
thinking.
hands.
Aren't the dudes the ones who have the big horns?
Well, you
Sheep,
don't-
not
sheep.
ram.
Isn't a ram? A ram is a sheep.
Bahram
No,
you.
a ram's a ram, a sheep's a sheep.
Yeah.
I thought they were both. Aren't they both sheep?
Now, would you consider a deer bigger than a sheep?
By weight, yeah, they would be.
I might be ostrich.
Horned sheep.
Probably not. Ostrich got those like little velociraptor crawlers. They'll screw you up.
Yeah, but you take those
So
out.
they-
they're
Deer,
gone.
you would probably get screwed up, but you could probably kill.
Right, because if it doesn't have its horns,
Right.
I could get my arm around its neck.
Yeah. I think a deer is possible.
And just wrap up. Just cling on like
choke that thing out, and then you snap its neck after.
Yeah,
This is getting dark.
Or the ostrich
Uh,
because its neck is very thin.
I don't think you could get. I don't think you could get
But
within
the
range.
problem is, yeah. Well, I don't think I can get within range of a deer either. But
Well, I think you got a shot actually.
if I'm like up in a tree just waiting,
No, like legit. Like I have like hunting wise, I have stalked deer from me to that green curtain, and I could have gotten closer.
Is that telling you what kind of animal you
No.
kill?
What? I'm just saying, deer are dumb, and if you're If you are downwind of them, you can get ridiculously
If you're
close.
if you're quiet.
If you know what you're doing, yeah.
That's really odd. Pat's fortune is don't expect to kill anything larger than a hamster with your bare hands. That is
So-
like
It's
really
so odd. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
So hamster.
Anyways, this is odd. Hey, how was your week?
We're gonna go back 75 minutes, but
Yeah.
what'd you do this week?
I don't remember.
Okay, good.
Well, that must have been a great week.
I got my tax return.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey.
How much? Like, well, wait. We know you don't have to tell us the exact amount. More than $100.
Yes.
More than 500.
Yes.
More than 10,000.
No.
But you had to think about it. Wow.
So close
Wow. I
to.
feel like you should be buying dinner, but all right.
All right.
Just
I
yeah.
did. I just ate it.
Oh wow, that's
Thanks for thinking about
that
us,
sucks. Yeah.
Dick.
I gave you the fortune.
Dick.
Yeah, but not even the cookie.
Eat the fortune.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
eat
but
the
you're on a
fortune.
diet, so.
Besides, I don't
Eat
want
the
to be
paper,
part
it's
of your
not fiber.
murderous rampage of hamsters.
Yep.
Listen, they don't call it the fastball special for nothing.
Right.
I used to call it something else growing up.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
How are the dogs?
Pooping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's one of the things I noticed about the puppy. It's like just like how.
We upgraded.
Okay. What, the dogs or the poop?
Yes.
Poop 2.0.
Okay. Poop 0.
So
Uh
we had the claw, right?
huh. For picking up. Yeah.
Picking up poop. I said, this is not cutting it.
Okay.
So we
I got-
rid
Well, you're
of
not supposed to
shove.
cut it. It's supposed to grab it and position
Oh,
it
that makes more
elsewhere.
sense then.
Yeah.
I got one. You know the dust pans that you
Yes, I do.
I got one of the metal ones with a little metal rake.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Put it in there,
Uh-huh.
and it's about that wide.
Okay.
Because after winter and all the ice melted,
Uh huh.
shit, as far as the eye can see.
See, that's why I like our dog has gotten pretty well trained. Like it goes to like into the wood line
Yeah.
and out
Those
of
of
the
us
yard.
that don't have a wood line
Yeah.
near our house.
But he
do,
does have a
or
wood
thin.
I
line.
just have to get a fence to go back there.
Yeah,
Well, you should have thought of that when you had the fence.
it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I did, and my wallet spoke to where it is right now.
Well, that's a shame.
You should get together with Trump. You can both build a wall.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, except for I'm actually building one.
Oh.
Oh snap!
No, built. My 4-year plan was
Maybe you should get together with you then.
was a 2-week plan. It was
All right,
actually it was a weekend plan.
a weekend plan.
Yes.
All right, worked out. Ish.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now we're just gonna put
Yep.
one post in every now and then. And,
So Stone Jam very excited.
About what?
4 days, get a kitten.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He says he's going to bring it here, but I don't believe
Nah, I
it.
don't believe it.
It'll
He
happen.
said that about the puppy, too.
It'll happen.
Yeah, where's Puppy?
I promise.
You're not a Boy Scout. You were never a Boy Scout.
And that's the wrong hand for that anyhow.
Yeah, and it's also like this.
I wasn't trying to do the Boy Scout.
So what is
thing.
this?
Like my hand on my knee. I swear that I will bring in a kitten next Friday.
You swear that you'll bring a kitten in next Friday, or you
Or-
pay for us to go on a honeymoon to Hawaii. I'm talking lover suite, everything.
No,
He's not bringing in the kitten.
I'm bringing in the kitten. I'm telling you.
Because
bring in
if
the
you were that confident, you would be that confident.
kitten.
No, watch this. Watch this. If you don't bring in the kitten,
Uh-huh.
you have to go back to Hawaii and get me more bars.
Okay.
That's not a no.
I'm getting free bars out of this.
Aren't those things ridiculous
and
though?
me.
Yeah, they
and
are.
me.
They
And,
really
and
are.
me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I gotta
The-
get something.
But I mean like trays.
yeah, I know. I had trays, and that like I bought 30 of those in total.
I got one bite off that was it lemon?
The Lilikoi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brittany had the
I
rest.
should just buy like pretty much almost all those next time.
No. I love the chocolate one.
Yeah, they're good too, but the Lilikoi are better.
No,
No?
Mr.
Like
Brown.
I'm a chocolate guy, and those things are like the fucking no.
No.
All
No,
right.
I like the cookie one. The cookie,
Yeah, those things
cookie
are
brownie coconut
those
one.
like they're so
I'm
good.
not even a coconut guy.
I know, me neither. And
but
yet,
I eat it.
yeah, they were so good. Like I actually took like an artistic.
Like Brittany
Picture.
Brittany even said, "You don't like coconut." I'm like, I know, but good.
I took a picture of my last one. It's got like the sun shining and everything else. It was very sad. Yeah, it was very very sad. There's the puppy. Aw.
Brittany's first question was, "Is this safe after it's been on a plane?" And my exact
Yep.
reaction was,
Probably. Yep. So, how about you? Anything interesting tech news wise you want to cover? April Fool's pranks. You gonna pull off? You ever really pull off any really good April Fool?
Yeah, I'm
April
not
Fool's
gonna show
pranks?
up to work on Monday
Me neither.
and be like,
No, I really am. huh?
I got another job.
April
Show up on the second and be like,
Fools,
April Fools.
Yeah. Oh, well, we've already processed your thing. April Fools? No. No.
Did you ever hear about what like The Rock did to his agent?
No, I did not. Tell us.
He called him and he said that he was in like the hospital or something like that,
Okay.
and he has a neck injury,
Uh-huh.
and he can't act or do anything anymore. He'll be lucky to get like mobility back in his legs. And,
Wow, that's dark.
and the guy's freaking out like, oh my God, Dwayne The Rock Johnson can't do this anymore. We need to get you healthy. We'll get you the best care. This, that, the other thing.
Uh-huh.
He yells April Fools, and he's like, it's June. He's like, what's the point of doing April Fools when people are expecting it?
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, yeah, there are a couple actors that I know have done that.
Right.
Just
Wow.
been like, hey, I'm giving up my career to go. Be
I'm
going to
learn pottery and
it's
move out into
Brad
Vermont.
Pitt. It's
Yeah.
like, no.
No. What?
No. Can we talk about this?
No. Oh. Anyways.
I mean, meanwhile, you just hear the agent.
Well,
And you see the phone drop.
Yeah.
He's like, April Fools? I think I just committed murder.
It's just he's dead. I should probably hang up and destroy this phone. Yeah.
Go to his house and
It's just
grab his
destroy,
phone.
burn the house down, and hide the body with gasoline, and yeah.
Where's Matt Damon?
April Fools. Yep. Indeed. Hey, by the way, watch Jurassic World, or at least most of it, before coming out here.
How'd that go for you?
It's awful.
I own it.
Why?
I thought it was gonna be good.
Why did you buy it?
'Cause I
You
bu-
never buy it first.
I bought Creed 2.
And?
Good.
Well, you're at 50%. That's an F.
I bought Venom.
That was like a 75, 80%, which still puts your average below a 60. That's still an F.
I liked it though.
F minus.
Oh.
I mean, it was good, but it's not
That's like super
I
family.
bought Ant-Man and the Wasp without seeing it.
Yeah, but that's a Marvel movie. You can pretty much bank on that. Like Jurassic Park sequels is kind of like a buying.
Jurassic Park sequels.
Jurassic Park
Downhill
sequel.
progress.
No, it's not steady downhill progress. It's kind of like, yay, cliff. Well, that's the thing. It's like this whole surprise is ruined. It's like you don't even see like the dinosaurs eating the shit out of people in the first one till halfway through. It's like a monster movie where you don't even reveal the monster till halfway through. Here, you know the whole premise. What's going to happen? I don't know. They're going to capture dinosaurs, and
wacky antics are gonna happen.
We're toying with the forces beyond our pale, and it's like, what's going to happen? Well, the dinosaurs are going to escape and eat everyone. Oh no! Oh, the hubris of it all. And it's like, but that's the first movie. It's like the first movie without any of the surprise or any of the suspense.
Or subtlety.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it.
There is no spoiler alert
Okay.
because you can predict every part of the goddamn movie.
Well,
We did.
Yeah.
in the first
Even the lines. Be careful.
in the first 5 minutes of the movie, a dinosaur escaped.
Right.
It's like, oh no, we didn't close the gate.
Oh no.
Giant mean orca just goes right out
That was in
into
the first 10 minutes, and we predicted that whole scene while we were watching it within the first 2 minutes.
Well, when the gate opened, you're like,
Yes.
they're not gonna be able to close that,
Yeah.
or it's just gonna,
And we
or
also called the guy getting eaten by the T-Rex and the helicopter being pulled and everything. Well, actually, he wasn't eaten by the T-Rex, but we called the whole T-Rex eating
yeah.
crocodile. Yeah.
Thing and stuff and
It's
things.
extremely predictable.
So if you ever have a chance to see Jurassic Park: The Lost World, don't waste your time.
Or just asking me for my Amazon password.
That too, yeah.
I'll give it up.
Yeah. You can order stuff under his name too.
Yeah,
It's great.
like Brad.
Yeah. What?
Apparently, I needed 53 traveling pillows because somebody loses them all the time.
I do.
Now, but now, how many do you have left? You
More,
thi- you
because
think- you
I
think it's-
brought the last one all the way through.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I know.
I was
It's
temp-
worth it though.
I was tempted to get you like one of the inflatable ones.
They're not they're not yeah. Well, one less underwear, one more travel pillow. No, the
This pillow
inflatable.
smells funny.
I don't get the inflatable ones after I was on an airplane and I filled it pretty much to the brim on the ground, and then we went up to altitude and it popped and scared the shit out of everyone. I told you about that.
No.
Yes, I did. I told you on the show. Had an inflatable pillow, right? It was like, you know, Phil, it's nice and Phil. I'm like, oh, nice and relaxed, nice firm pillow. Get up to altitude. Yeah, bang! And it's like, everyone's like, ah! I was like, sorry, it's my pillow, sorry.
I can't hear anything. But
Yeah, sorry. So yeah,
Not a bomb.
I don't get inflatable pillows anymore because they tend to go bang,
Or you could just.
and
blow
that's
it
not a
up,
great sound on a plane.
Or you could blow it up at altitude.
I could, but I try to be sleeping by the time that plane wheels leave the ground.
Ah.
And there's your problem.
Like I'm good at sleeping on planes. So I'm like, oh good, where are we going? All right, this plane is going, and I'm out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like, drink.
Yeah.
Please drink.
No, well that's my secret superpower is knowing exactly when the drink card is there. It's also my secret curse because I just want to sleep through the entire flight, and I'm like, apple juice and Biscoff, and I'm like, damn it, I just wanted to sleep.
Hour and a half later.
Yeah.
Apple juice and Biscoff.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. But the problem is, it's just like getting up in the middle of the night when you're like, you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, I just woke up in the middle of the night, and now I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. Oh, shit, now I'm thinking about it. Now the reason I'm thinking about it is the reason I'm not going to be able to get back to sleep. Oh, fuck! Now I'm up! That's what happens, right? You wake up in the middle of the night, and you immediately start thinking about, shit, I just woke up. Now I'm not going to be able to get back to sleep. But the whole reason you're not going to be able to get back to sleep is because you woke up and just thought about how you're not going to be able to get back to sleep.
No. You missed a crucial part about that. You look at the clock. You realize what time it is. Try to rationalize how much sleep you're going to still get before you need to
Oh, I don't
wake up.
rationalize that shit at all. I'm just trying to go back to sleep, but I just kind of like have that whole thought process. Oh no, the loop is going, and now you're up.
Yep. By the way, happened to me last night.
Did it?
Yep.
That sucks.
Odin was doing you're starting the car.
Uh-huh.
We're just because by the way, we have neighbors that are moving in.
Uh-huh.
So they're
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Into your house?
No, yes, into my house.
I would say that's odd.
it's
Because
either in my-
neighbors generally move next door.
Yeah, so it's either in my house or in the house next door. I'll
Right.
let you decide.
Are they moving in at 3 in the morning?
No, but they
'Cause
were,
then they're meth
making,
dealers.
they were making noise that Odin wasn't used to hearing. They have a bit at 2. No, not that one. Not that
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Still got it.
Anyways, no, they have 2 little ones.
Okay.
So
That's because
anyways,
they did that twice already. Door was open. I walked through.
one of these days you're gonna come home and I'm just gonna all the dogs are gonna be let out of the crates.
You have to get by my wife. Good luck. Good luck.
She tough.
Right now I got my text and I got enough money to treat her to nails or something like that.
Why? So she can hurt you more? You fool.
Yeah.
She didn't know where I live.
I do.
That's true.
She's over there like fucking Wolverine. Anyways,
But
Well, we have under 3 minutes left now, so we need to get to plugs and stuff.
ooh, AC,
DC,
some DC,
the
USB.
European.
USB.
Not USB-C for Apple, though.
God damn it!
But if you get your titanium credit card,
Firewire. No one uses that anymore.
SATA,
We just said name plugs.
Parallel,
YouTube.com/NSLSTV.
Serial,
just do the following /NSLSTV.
And-
HDMI.
NSLSTV at gmail.com.
mini
NSLSTV
HDMI.
at gmail.com.
You even
Composite.
check our email?
I do on occasion. I haven't listed in my thing. It's mostly just Twitter like notifications and shit. And how about our midnight replay?
Did you say S video?
Looking at NSLSTV, security alert,
Coax.
Did you get
security
that?
alert, watch the FIFA World Cup, security alert, your videos on YouTube, videos
Really?
on YouTube, videos on YouTube, videos on YouTube, security alert.
What about
Eventually I'll
what about
remember to
Shameless
upload
at that
these.
point?
Hey, Robert Joyce. Now there you
Yay.
go. Now to remember my password. That was from March 3rd, 2017.
Slightly outdated.
YouTube, your videos loaded, videos. Hey, we have a lot of videos on YouTube.
Check us out, youtube.com/NSLSTV.
There you go. Pat, what'd you learn today?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well.
That you're an asshole. I mean, I learned that a lot.
You didn't learn that. You knew
I've
that.
been friends with you for a minute.
Well, yeah.
2 decades.
Every month, you're a little bit of an asshole.
Little
But it goes.
Yeah, live it
know.
asshole now. Live it asshole now.
But I'm the asshole because I forgot your money.
That's, you son of a bitch. What was that?
I was expecting the response to be, what money?
No.
Oh, I didn't
He's
forget.
getting a kitten. He needs money.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a kitten. I need money. I just got my car repaired. I need money. There you go. Although not as much as anywhere else because Thomas Alva was great.
They are pretty good.
They are.
They're pretty good. They're
100%
damn good.
They're
I just got a timing belt, water pump, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and that did not hurt nearly as much as I thought it was going to.
I'm gonna guess.
That's because it's a Honda and he
three-
specializes in Hondas.
It's true.
300,
What?
350.
for a timing belt and water pump.
Yeah. How much?
I guess
No.
about 8.
Yeah,
Really?
Thank you.
good guess.
Oh, it's like parts.
30 seconds. Make them good.
We'll
We'll be here next week, not in 2 weeks. And next week, if there's not
Kitten!
there's a
kitten!
kitten. If there's
There'll
not a
be a
kitten,
kitten because it's small
Brad's
and
on the
cuddly.
next flight to Hawaii to get us
Stretch
yummy
your
bars.
eyes out.
Hopefully its claws are sharper than your fingertips.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
No
It's
decline.
basically just gonna be like, meow.
Nothing.